what's up everybody, my name is Delta Wolf 556 and I'm back with another episode of my Fallout 4 playthrough. Last time we finally visited the synth refuge of Acadia, met its leader Dima, and we found Kasumi Nakano. However, she's not willing to return home until we help her solve a mystery. But before we get to solving that, we are going to help out some of the synth refugees in Acadia. So back in Far Harbor, the first thing we're going to do is talk to Brooks here about that missing synth refugee.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
Hey, it's okay, I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek.
Okay.
Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Okay, well, do you know which direction he ran off into?
I've told you everything I know, all right? You think I wanted this to happen? Well, I didn't. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town.
South out of
You
town?
could head
Got
that
it.
way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Let's go find that synth. Now, I know we're supposed to be looking for this missing new arrival synth refugee, but there's a bowling alley right here, and I kind of want to go bowling. Okay, you're already dead. You're not. Now you are. You're also already dead. Okay. Let's... Oh, you were on the roof. What are you doing up there, dude? Oh, more ghouls over here. Alright, let's head on inside. Okay, so it actually looks a bit nicer than the Harbormen were making it out to be. They weren't kidding about this place needing renovations because, you know, the ceiling is kind of caved in with a car sticking through it, but I suppose they can't really do anything about it with some ghouls in here right now, so I suppose we ought to clean this place up a little bit. Now, I know there are some ghouls that drop in through the ceiling somewhere. Is there one? Yeah, there's one right there. Ooh, a legendary. Ooh, Exterminator's light combat rifle? I mean, Exterminators would be pretty useful in this DLC, but, I don't think we're gonna use that. Anyway, is there, oh. Well, you're in the middle of fighting a door, but I see the wibbliness, so, that didn't even touch you, so we'll just take care of you now. And there is one above us somewhere. Oh, also one waking up in front of us. Oh, one dropped through the ceiling there. I wasn't even paying attention to it. Yeah, you can take care of that one. Oh, more over here. More Reavers. Hello. Oh, another legendary. Ooh, oil on the ground. Catch him on fire. And then, is that everything? Did you get the one up top as well? Oh. There he is. All right. One crawling through the ground. Now, I think that's all of them. There might be some behind... Oh, yeah. I see the red tick on the compass. Hey, what are you doing back here? You're supposed to be resetting the lanes, not, hanging out, wasting time. You're on company time or something. I don't know. Ah, this guy's sleeping on the job. All right, you know what? It's fine because you're an environmental storytelling skeleton. I will let you do you, all right? And over here, there's staircase upstairs, but let's go back around to the front. We also need to see what that other legendary dropped for us. Ooh, oh, Mutant Slayer's combat armor. Okay, never mind. I mean, that's not terrible, but like, I don't really care too much for that. I see one of these bowling balls fell off of here, so let's just reset that right there. And then in here, we got a trapper who fell asleep and then got killed by the ghouls or something. Well, this guy must have had a lot of fun with this bowling ball, but, you know, we kind of need this, so let's actually take this back over here to the lane. There we go, perfect. Now we have 2 bowling balls and 2 lanes that are set up. All right, and then that hallway leads back around to that door we came through earlier, but, I think we could actually... Oh, yeah, there's a glowing one in there. Not anymore. Used a little, cheat code ceiling... Or that's not a ceiling, that's a wall, but you know what I mean. And I know that there's definitely going to be a ghoul in one of these bathroom stalls, maybe on the other side. Probably in here. Yeah, there's one right here. And none in there. Okay, cool. And this door is in fact chained, but that's okay. All we gotta do is run around to the other side where we already went over to. Back over here. Then we can unchain that. There we go. Then we can head up these stairs, and this glowing one is already dead because, you know, we were strategic about it and started shooting him from there. There's a weapons workbench and a chemistry station and a lot of cool stuff up here. So we could use this terminal to learn a bit more about this place. No luck with the ball return. Okay, so Mark and I had to scrap the lane return launcher idea. Getting the wheel up to the speed we wanted was just sanding flat edges into the balls that threw off the balance and was ruining them. We were talking to some of the old timers, and Jacob said we should just get one of them Fat Man catapults and use that. So we talked to a guy who knew a guy that knows a guy. Cut to the chase. We're out a couple tanks of gas, but we found one at an old surplus center out in Willy Wax. Not sure if it's entirely legal, but hey, we're only going to kill pins with it, so what the hell, right? That was close. So first, the good news. The launcher is working. We were having trouble with the balls getting caught up in the launcher tube, but shaving down the polyurethane on the balls a smidge and putting a fresh coat of wax polish on it has it launching them wicked fast. The bad news is that we forgot to reduce the tension springs, and the first ball we launched flew straight through the wall of the office and stoved in a table in the dining area. Damn near took out Mr. Clark with it. Knocked him clean out of his chair. We'll have to tune the power down a bit before giving it to Thomas. Also, every ball he uses will have to be altered to work with the launcher, but it shouldn't be too hard to do. And as you saw there, we did unlock a crafting recipe. We can also access the safe control, which we're not going to do because obviously we're greedy for XP, and we could play the tape, but we're going to eject Mark Wilson's holotape and listen to it that way.
Gotta record this so I don't forget later. After we closed up for the night, you know, Matt and I split a couple of pictures while cleaning the pin setters. We got to talking about Thomas. I just can't believe he's gonna be stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. And now, he ain't never gonna have the chance, you know, to pull that perfect game he's been so close to. So it's like 2:45, and we're shooting the balls back up the return and checking the motors and all, and we get this, you know, this really good idea. So Thomas's arms still work, so maybe we could use one of them ball returns, but hook it up to a stronger motor and mount it on a board or something. He could launch the balls out of it, yeah, and down the lane, it'd be like an awesome bowling gun.
And there we go. We get to learn a little bit more about the people who designed this bad boy, the Striker. So we can go ahead and equip that. The Striker. 50% chance to cripple the target's leg, and it's got a unique bowling ball launcher because obviously it shoots modified bowling balls. And so obviously we're going to take that and then take these modified bowling balls, and then let's unlock this safe real quick.
I can pick this.
Never mind, we're not going to unlock that, but actually I think I have a locksmith reader. I have 5, so let's go ahead and snag one of those, and then we can unlock it. There we go, got that, and all that just for some 10mm. Well, I mean, that's still good, I guess. But anyway, let's do some bowling. So, we got 2 bowling balls right here, so, actually, Dogmeat's gonna get in the way. Dogmeat, I need you to move out of the lane, please. So, you two stay out of my way. I'm gonna do some bowling. I'm gonna show you how it's done, Nick, alright? Check this out. You didn't see that. Or that. Yeah, I think this is rigged. Good thing I brought this with me. Okay, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. Take 2, I suppose. Let's, Okay, I guess maybe I can't actually, hit these with this. Okay, yeah, I guess this does not actually hit that. Alright, well, in that case, Really? Really? Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I got a strike. Oh, I can't even knock these over. Wow, I can't believe it. Look at that, I got a strike. That was insane. Did you see that? Alright, let's leave. Well, with that distraction aside, let's go ahead and get back on the trail of this missing synth refugee. Ah, maybe this synth refugee decided to take a pit stop or hide out in this house right here. Alright, well, hello, anybody home? It doesn't appear like there is. Oh my gosh, a blood trail. What happened here? Well, I guess we gotta follow this trail of blood then. There's some blood right there. There's some more right there. There's a little bit there. There's some blood there. Wow, he sure did bleed a lot. I wonder what could have possibly done this to him. The blood trail seems to lead to this house here. I wonder what got him. Oh, it's some trappers. Hello there.
Meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
Well, I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone. A young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but, you know, why waste the meat? Here, well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
And with that, he gives us the missing synth's head. Do we let them live? Do we let these cannibals live? I mean, I believe it would still count as a murder in our Pip-Boy crime stats. They're not hostile and stuff. Alright, you can live for now. But if I come back here, and you're still here, I won't be so nice, alright? Now, before we return to Chase with the bad news, let's actually head down to Southwest Harbor in order to find those storage devices. So this right here is the outskirts of Southwest Harbor, and I believe, yep, there they are. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there's some ghouls here, but that shouldn't be a problem. There we go, very close to leveling up, you know. I don't suppose we could just run through here real quick and just gun down all the ferals that we see. Technically, this whole area is Southwest Harbor, but, you know, the location itself is actually over here, like the discoverable map marker. There's some trappers up there. Ooh, a Grim Trapper as well. Aw, dang it, I missed. And I missed again, okay. Ooh, there's a legendary... Ooh, wow, that's a very tough looking ghoul. I suppose we should maybe help out the trapper, not the, well, he's dead now, so... Yeah, they're going to be coming for us. They're going to be heading in this direction, so... Oh, there's some more trappers, actually. So I suppose we'll just, run on over here and help them out. We've officially discovered Southwest Harbor. Oh, yeah, a lot of red compass pips. Because there are turrets. Okay, they're fighting more. Oh, okay, they all ran to me. But if we could lead them... I was going to say if we could lead them to the other ones. I couldn't tell if he died at first or not. There we go, you're dead. What did you drop for me? A sharp leather arm. I mean, not bad, but not what we want. Not what we need, you know? We're going to get over to you in a second, alright? There was no doors over there. So we do, in fact, have to go this way. Okay, one more dude over here. Somewhere. He's up top. Hello there. Now you're dead. Very cool. Oh, there's a turret. And I heard somebody else yell over here. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Wow, you were kind of tough. And we're still in danger from somebody down over here. Ooh, hello. Over there somewhere. There you are. I don't know if hitboxes are going to be on my side or not for this, but, come on, poke back out, please. Okay, kind of. There we go. They're all dead. Oh, I'm like almost out of 7.62. I completely forgot about that. Okay, that should be everybody. We are, in fact, back to hidden, and the brackets are pretty stable, so unfortunately there wasn't any more legendaries than that, but let's just go back through and loot the other ones real quick. So there's not any notable loot around here, so let's head on down here to the coastline and find this wrecked tugboat that is also on fire, but we can jump across to it. And then we gotta recover these storage drives, which they only want 2 of them. But you can grab the other one that's in there. I don't think there's any others. I think it's just those 3. But, yeah, there's also this Victoria's trunk, which you can't actually unlock because it requires a key. There's also the Sea Captain's hat, which we will gladly take that. And then there is a regular steamer trunk in here that we can get into, so that's pretty cool. Not sure why there was a Deathclaw hand in there, but, I mean, hey, you know, it'd be like that. It's also kind of interesting how none of these storage drives were damaged by the water or the fire, especially because, you know, the side of the containers opened up, but, you know, it be like that sometimes. So anyway, let's head on back to Acadia. So, first off, let's give Faraday his storage drives. Hey there, Faraday, I got you.
Good to see you again, brother. Prefer we keep it to just Nick and Dima for now. Of course.
Some nice little side banter between them two. But anyway, Faraday, excuse me, Nick. Faraday, I got you your storage drives that you needed. Here you are.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the two? Really? I somehow thought there were three.
Well, you thought right. There are 3, but unfortunately, Bethesda dev oversight, you can't do anything with the third one. You can't give it to them for like an extra reward or anything like that. I'm sure they were going to, but probably just, you know, like I said, a slight dev oversight or, you know, dialogue system restriction or something like that. But anyway, that was all I could find on the boat.
Right. Okay, well, I'm sure this is fine. Thank you. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
You are very welcome. And there we go. That completes the quest, data recovery. And then Chase is right here, so we can give her the unfortunate news that the synth refugee didn't make it. He was ambushed and hunted down by some trappers.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter. You deserve this. And shall we say 200 caps?
Thank you very much. I'm sorry things didn't turn out better. I wish they had.
You and I both. Thanks again for your help. Be safe out there.
That we will. And she gives us a Hitman's Fiery Improved Automatic Institute Rifle, which is not that bad. Institute weapons aren't great. But we're not going to be using this, but thank you very much anyway. And that completes the quest, The Arrival. And real quick, let's actually take that level up before I forget about it. Okay, level 58. I think we're just going to max out science. Get that to science rank 4, and get that done and over with. And with that, we also complete the quest Acadian Ideals, which automatically completes once you help them out. But there are some more people we can help out here yet, so let's see if we can find them. So the other synth refugees that need a hand are down here somewhere. Ah, there you are. Hello there.
New guy, right? Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
It's not your fault. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
Well, like I said, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, well, you couldn't have, so just forget it.
Alright.
Hey, you got a second?
Oh yeah? Sure,
Word
what's
is
up?
You were asked to go check out some boat for Faraday.
That's true.
Storage drives or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to come with me for a minute. We're
Okay.
gonna go have a little chat with Jewel, and if I know her, she's hiding out.
I mean, I just talked to her. She's literally walking towards us right now.
Hey there, kiddo. I need you to tell our friend here what you told me.
What the fuck, Cog? That was between us.
Oh, she's
Skip
kind of
it,
mad.
Okay, he's here to help. Promise.
Fine. I don't see the point. Alright, look. You know my head is messed up, right? Brain's scrambled or whatever. I keep having these dreams. They're sorta like dreams, I guess, but it's like they're more real. There's... God, this is so stupid. There's this boat, and it's on fire. And I hear screaming. I think it's me screaming, but I can't be sure. And that's it.
Well, that sounds awful. I'm sorry you're going through this.
Okay, let's not get all sappy. I thought it was all bullshit, only... Okay, I know this sounds ridiculous, but I found this key. I had it somewhere. It's fuzzy, but I swear it's connected. It means something. And Cog said he knows what, and he says you know too. So just take it and... I don't know. Fix this.
Alright, well, let's see what we can do. Oh, look at that. Victoria's key. I wonder what that might go to.
So, you see why I wanted you to know about this, right?
Yeah.
Boat Faraday wanted you to find. It's connected, right? Gotta be. Please tell me you're gonna go check it out.
Yep, I'll make sure I take a thorough look.
Thanks. I mean it. Just, if anything turns up, you come tell me. Not Jewel, okay? You and I can sort this out.
Okay, I guess it depends on what we find. And back at that tugboat we were at earlier, there is in fact a chest that we weren't able to open because we didn't have the key, but now we do. So let's see what's inside this thing. Okay, some cat eye, some healing powder, some jet, and Victoria's note. So let's actually read that note real quick. Never should have let Faraday talk me into this. If only I could resist that sweet face of his. It's easy, just steer the boat and you'll be fine, he says, I swear. If anything happens, he says he can fix me up if something goes wrong. Supposed to make me feel better, but actually makes me more nervous. What can he do in that lab of his? He's very secretive, won't even let me look at the terminal. And there we go. Now we know that we should probably check out Faraday's terminal. Okay, so we'll run all the way down to the basement because that's where the lab is at, and then we'll check out a terminal that's in there. Here it is, the lab. So here's a terminal conveniently unlocked and left on this table. So let's check this thing out and see what we can find on here. Current projects and past projects. Presumably we should check past projects. And we got Acadia shelved projects, reconstruction surgery 12, 9, and 6. So let's take a look at 12 and see what's going on here. Subject redacted, brought in after incident during trip to Acadia. Significant trauma to left arm repaired, full function restored. And then we'll check out surgery number 9. Subject V5, brought in after incident on island. Severe trauma to head and upper torso. Cognitive functions impaired, all functionality restored. Personal note, I still struggle with the decisions made. Victoria was almost beyond helping. But what was done, I wonder if it was fair. Objectively, there was no choice. She'd suffered so much damage that the equivalent of a mind wipe was absolutely necessary. But this can't just be a dispassionate, impartial decision. This was our friend, and we wiped her without her consent. Now she's someone else, and she doesn't even know. So now we know exactly what happened here. But just for the sake of it, let's read entry number 6. Subject S2, brought in requesting facial reconstruction. Surgery completed successfully with minor scarring. Subject satisfied with procedure. Technique improves with every additional attempt. Well, now that we have that information, now we can either report back to Cog and let him know about it, or we can go straight to Jewel and let her know about her past. So a little bit of a morality question here, so we can either turn it into Cog here, and then he'll be like, oh no, we have to hide that from Jewel. She cannot know the truth. But I'll give her this note though, but we're not going to tell her the truth or what really happened. Or you can actually turn it into Jewel and then let her know the truth, let her know that she used to be Victoria, then she was in an accident, and then they had to wipe her mind in order to save her. Or you could look at the quest rewards to decide who you want to turn it into. So if you turn it into Cog here, I believe he gives you a wounding sledgehammer, or is it a crippling? I think it's a crippling sledgehammer, I don't remember exactly. But then if you turn it into Jewel, she gives you a key to her foot locker that's down in the basement area, and then inside of that is a guaranteed piece of unyielding synth armor, and I believe it's a chest piece, an unyielding synth chest piece, I believe. So I think that we are going to turn it into Jewel because, well, I think that she deserves to know the truth. Hey, Jewel, I got to talk to you about what that key led me to.
Jewel?
Oh, shit.
I need to talk to you.
I don't know why the dialogue lines are overlapping. That's kind of annoying, but oh well.
Didn't you? What is it?
Well, Jewel, are you sure you really want to know?
Well, when you put it like that.
Just tell me.
The suspense is killing me.
Okay, well, you would have died if Faraday hadn't saved your life, but in order to do that, they had to wipe your mind.
What? You know, on some level, I fucking knew it.
I knew that these people who call themselves my friends tell me they want to help. They did this to me. And who the hell gives them the right to decide that I don't get to be me anymore?
I didn't ask for this. I didn't want any of this. God, this place is no different than any other. You just get screwed no matter what. Well, I'm done.
I quit. You can have my stuff. Doesn't mean shit to me anymore. There's a chest down in the basement, and this'll open it. I'm out of here.
Well, hopefully she can come to terms with who she is now. Valentine does actually like that because, you know, we're not lying to her about her past. It is still unfortunate, though, and like I said, you don't really get any, like, good closure to this quest, but that's about all you get. You know, she's just like, all right, well, I'm out of here. But anyway, with the quest completed, let's go ahead and head down to the basement and actually get her stuff out of the chest, which should be down over here. Yep, right here. Jewel's lockbox. We can unlock that. Get some of that. Ooh, a Salesman Weekly. And, okay, so it is an unyielding synth chest piece. Okay, I knew it wasn't yielding, but I wasn't sure if it was a chest piece or not. But that it is. So that's pretty cool. So if you want a guaranteed piece of unyielding armor, here you go. Now there is one other quest that I would like to do today, but we'll see if this quest even starts, because sometimes this quest is a bit buggy, like of when it decides it wants to actually start. Sometimes you need to like complete the main quest line of like the base game. Sometimes you just need to do Hunter Hunted, but we'll see what happens when we talk to him.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
No, not really. We found Kasumi. There's some other stuff I need to take care of first, but yeah, I'll probably be leaving soon-ish.
That's for the best. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, but is there anything I can say or do to change your mind? Perhaps there's a quest you'd like me to do?
Just don't cause any problems.
Okay, and he kicks us out of dialogue. So what can you tell me about Acadia?
It's smaller than I'd like it to be. Then, we don't exactly have the numbers to fill someplace larger. Makes it easier to defend anyway. Forget it. Did you want something or not?
Well, can you tell me what your story is?
I don't like talking about it. I made it to Acadia. That's what matters. Now that I'm here, I'm going to make sure nothing happens to it.
So you're
Oh,
that new
and
fellow
then
from the
he kicks
Commonwealth.
us out of dialogue
So
again.
wonderful
Hello.
to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
It's getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday, once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose, but honestly, it does get a bit boring.
Well, you're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though, don't you think?
That's
I'm
true.
sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
Alright, you too. Thank you very much. But yeah, he doesn't seem to want to actually start his quest right now, so maybe we'll have to come back here, like, post-main quest
You
line
wanna
in the
buy
base
something or
game.
what?
No, I'm not trying to talk to you at the moment. You're not giving me your quest, so I don't really care to talk to you right now. Hey, wait, hey, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Unless you're gonna give me your quest. But yeah, we'll probably come back here in the future, either after we finish the Hunter Hunted main quest, or once we've done with the entire main quest line in the base game, as long as I remember. But let's be honest, I'm probably most likely 100% going to forget about this quest entirely. But, you know, right here, we got another copy of the Islander's Almanac, so we can grab that. And this lets us take 10% less damage from radiation-based attacks, so that's pretty useful. That'll be very useful when we face off against any of the Children of Adam, which we might be going to visit next episode. And by might, I mean are, because that's what we're going to do next time. And apparently, he liked me picking up that magazine. But, yeah, anyway, before we end things up, we are actually going to buy something. Well, not buy something. We're going to take a look at your shop inventory. So he's actually selling 2 unique legendary weapons. One of them is Old Reliable, not to be confused with Old Reliable from Fallout 3. It's basically just a 2-shot lever action rifle, which is actually pretty good. And it's a guaranteed one, and it's not that expensive. However, I would honestly recommend waiting until you can do his quest Hunting the Hunter, because it will give you a 20% discount with his store, which is part of the reason why I wanted to do it. But, you know, the quest isn't wanting to start, so we'll live without that for now. And then the other one is a unique flamer. Yeah, Sergeant Ash. It's just a crippling flamer, which is also pretty good, especially if you're more of a heavy gunner build. But obviously, we're not going to be buying that. That one's actually cheaper than the lever action rifle. So with that being done, we're going to go ahead and call the episode here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate you dropping a like on. And if you happen to be new to my channel, I would also appreciate you subscribing. Next time, we are going to head over to the Nucleus and meet with the Children of Adam and probably do the worst part in not even just Far Harbor, the entirety of Fallout 4. Dima's memories. But yeah, that'll be a struggle for next episode, not this one. So in the meantime, if you are curious or you want to know any of the mods that I'm using, there is a link in the description to a Google document that I put together with all of the links to all of the mods that I'm currently using. All of the mods are... All of the mods are sorted by mod category in case you want to... All of the mods are sorted by mod category to make it easier to find each of the mods. All of them... which are sorted by mod category to make it easier to navigate the menu. I also have an invite. Motherfucker. We're just gonna run back down there and redo the whole fucking outro.
You want to buy something? Or
No, fuck off, dude. Really? Of course he's gonna sit the fuck back down, you fucking piece of shit. Man, really, dude? Come on, man. Alright, let's do this. But with all that we can do done, with all that done and taken care of for now, that is going to be it for this video. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, I would appreciate you dropping a like on it. And if you happen to be new to my channel, I would appreciate you subscribing as well. Next time, we are going to travel to the nucleus and meet with the children of Adam. And we are going to do quite possibly the worst quest in all of, not just Far Harbor, but all of Fallout 4, Dima's Memories, arguably one of the worst Fallout quests of all time. That'll be a problem for me in the next episode. But in the meantime, if you're curious or you want to know any of the mods that I'm using, there is a link in the description to a Google document I put together with all of the links to all of the mods sorted by mod category. I also have an invite link to my community Discord server in case you want to join that as well. Other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, nighttime, or whatever time it is for you in whatever time zone you are in. And I'll catch you all later. Delta Wolf, out.